Hi, welcome to Just Ask Sherry, and I'm here to talk to you more about finding recovery in your weight loss program. And some of the battles that we go through as people who have weight problems that other people don't even realize, like some of the stupid things that people say, and they just don't know. And I just want to help you with some of those things and hopefully get you through that process of what we go through. And, people are oblivious. And I've been called all kinds of names in my lifetime, from fatso to chubby to, I don't know, I can't even think of all of them. But when you are finally starting to lose weight and you're getting there, and I love my friends and I love all the people that I meet in my life. I'm not one to hold grudges against people, and I like most people that I meet. And there's not a lot of people I've met in my lifetime that I can honestly say I didn't like or that I thought were evil, or, I don't have to agree with people politically or socially or whatever. I like most people. But people will say, wow, you've lost a little weight. Don't you think you should stop? Or, boy, you're getting awfully thin. Are you sick? Or what are some other of my favorites? People will just say, I think you've lost enough weight. Maybe you should gain some weight back. Or you look too thin. People come up with all kinds of things. They have no idea that, first of all, I have doctors. I have many doctors. I have an internist, I have an endocrinologist, I have a cardiologist, I have all kinds of doctors that I see for varying parts of my medical problems, whatever. And I do talk to them, and they do talk to me. And not one of those doctors have ever said to me, don't lose any more weight. Not once, not ever, not in my entire life, no matter what weight I have been at. And I've actually talked to some of them about what I eat, what I weigh, and discuss with them that there are people who are concerned about me. And not one of them have said to me, Sherry, this is serious. You really have to stop losing weight. I've had some of them say to me, listen, if you lose another 5-10 pounds, you're fine. You're not so skinny. You don't have to worry. You have to leave a buffer. Not one of them. I weigh 122 pounds. Sometimes I'm up to 124. I've been as low as 119. I kind of, I have to say that my body doesn't look like when I was younger and weighed 127. I actually looked thinner than I do now at 122, because at 67 years of age, things shift. It's just the way it is, I don't have to like it, but it's just the way it is. Things go south as you get older. But anyway, people, I don't know what they see that I don't see, but I don't see myself being too thin. But other people, I guess, having known me as heavier. But even when I was younger, people would say that to me. When I was in my 30s and I had lost weight, people would say, you're getting too thin. It's almost like a need, I don't think they mean to sabotage you, but all of my life when I've lost weight, whether I was in my 20s or my 30s or my 40s, people would make comments about weight loss that could be hurtful or destructive and set you off. And that setting off is not a good thing. I can remember one time someone in my family was visiting me, and I had just lost about 35 pounds. This is many years ago. I think I was in my 40s. And they said to me, I don't know, that you really look good. Don't lose any more weight. You're getting too thin. And with that, there was some trigger in my brain that sent me into the kitchen, and I grabbed an Oreo cookie. And the next thing I know, I kept going back for one more until I ate the whole package. And then I was off and running and gaining the weight back. So, for me, a package of cookies is a single serving, and I can't eat just one. And once I had that in my system, I couldn't stop eating until they were gone. That's me. I can't eat in moderation. I cannot have 1 or 2 cookies. So other people can, and that's fine, but it's not for me. I'm going to take a minute and ask you to like and subscribe so that I can keep going and hopefully keep helping you. So please do that. Put your comments below. I'd love to be able to help you. And if you have great suggestions, I'd like it to share them with other people who come to this channel. But don't let people sabotage you. It's always great to have a doctor, someone that you could go to, so that if for some reason you are getting too thin, and there are people who do take it over the edge, and people who do, God forbid, become anorexic from their weight loss because they don't know where they're stepping over the line. So that's why I did actually, when people were telling me this, I did check with 2 doctors, my internist and my endocrinologist. So you should have someone that you could go to and discuss this with and make sure that you're not crossing over that line. I was not, by any stretch of the imagination. I did stop losing weight at this point in time. It just happened. It wasn't because I stopped on purpose. It was just that I had reached that plateau and I stopped, not eating. I went back to eating my regular food, and now I'm just kind of stuck at this plateau, not for any particular reason. So, but you should have a doctor that you check with. I strongly suggest that. But don't let people sabotage you. If you hear what they say and you think that you should check, or even if you don't think you should check with a doctor and make sure that you are not at a point where you need to stop dieting. If the doctor says you're fine, you could still stand to lose more weight, then don't listen to those people. Put them out of your brain. Don't let them get to your head. Keep dieting, keep losing the weight that your doctor says is a normal weight, but you don't have to be stick thin like a model in a magazine, because those girls and women do have issues and they will tell you themselves, if you ever watch any of the documentaries, they will tell you themselves that it was not a normal thing, that they were not allowed to eat because they had to be so stick thin. It wasn't until the last maybe 5 or 10 years that they allowed women of different sizes to start wearing clothes that were normal for normal people in the real world, that we were allowed to have real bodies and real body shapes, and women who were heavier were allowed to model clothes and be out there in the real world, that we don't all have to be stick thin. We just have to be healthy. And I'm not saying you have to be 122 pounds or 110 pounds or 160 pounds. There are different body shapes and different body sizes. The main thing is you have to be healthy. And that's something you should discuss with your healthcare provider. So I'm not giving you a weight that says what's healthy. You need to see a doctor who says, this is a healthy weight for you. When I was 20 pounds heavier, my doctor said, Sherry, you were obese your entire life. The weight you're at now is an okay weight for you. I'm not saying you can't lose more, but I'm saying if you cannot lose more, you're okay at this weight. Because if you were obese your whole life and you're now at 142 pounds, you're okay, even at 5 feet. This is a healthy weight for you. You exercise, you take care of yourself, you're eating healthy. Don't worry if you don't lose more weight. This is okay for you. It's fine. So you have to find that with your doctor, your healthcare provider, what's a healthy weight for you, and get there and feel good about yourself. So don't let anybody else you have in your life dictate what's good for you. Find that with your healthcare provider, get to that point, and be healthy. So that's what I want for you. I hope I can help you get there. Just Ask Sherry. That's the name of my channel. Please go down and like and subscribe. Put your comments, what worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, where you need help. I hope I can help you. If you want to email me privately, justaskSherry, SHERRIE @gmail.com. Hope I can help you get to where you need to be. Glad you keep coming back. I really, really love doing this and hope I can help you. Thank you so much for your time.